This is KBOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa. And now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studios. 24/7 live at KBOB899.com.
Two Dawgs Sports Show, we back, baby. Drone and Yo, you ready to go? Then let's start the show. Two Dawgs are back with a brand new season. Yeah, you know the reason. Sports talk, flavor, got that extra seasoning. Drone and Yo, stay on the go. Looking for scores and stats, then this your show. Two Dawgs, they got the breakdown. Yeah, we throw down in T-Town. Look no further, Dan. You have just found the #1 sports talk show. Savage picks from Yo, big dog picks from Drone. Wanna welcome y'all back home. Can't forget the latest news. Yeah, them dudes. Cause we them boys. We say the noise. We giveaways. Highlights for the game today. Let's start the show. Come on, I lead the way.
Happy New Year, baby! The Two Dawgs, we are back. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show coming at you this Tuesday afternoon in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Where is it freezing cold? It was like 3 degrees this morning, and it's supposed to be cold.
I'm not getting no sound in the headphones.
It's supposed to be cold next week. Cold later on this week. They even talking about snow. But thank God we didn't get hit with what everybody else got hit with, because they got hit like it wasn't nothing. It was just crazy. But hey, we here, we back. We made it through 2024, and now it's 2025, and we got some new and bigger things coming for the Two Dawgs Sports Talk Show. Just wait and see. What's going on, yo?
Bro, it's supposed to snow Thursday night, bro. It's supposed to snow. We supposed to get between 2 to 3 inches of snow. They said past I-40, they supposed to get maybe 5 to 6 inches of snow. It's coming, bro.
It's coming.
It's coming.
But then it turn. Then Saturday go right back up to the 40s.
Yeah. Well, I'm cool, bro. As long as they cancel school on Friday. Hey, they can do it because this time of the year, bro, it's like we go to school, then we don't go to school, then we go to school. Like next week, we go to school. We go to school this week. We go to school next week. Then the next Monday is Martin Luther King Day. Guess what?
Yeah,
we out. The next month,
So basically, you saying you need school canceled so you can have your 3-day weekend.
Hey, I'm gonna get it one way or another. I'm getting it one way or another, bro. And then we turn around. It'll be March, and then we get a whole week off. And then April, the last Friday in April, we get off. Don't ask me why, but we're off. And then it's the end of school, bro. So, hey, bro. Hey, this is the best time of the year, bro. It's cold. It's colder than Methuselah outside.
Yeah,
it's cold, bro. It was what they said it was. What was it? 9 this morning.
Hey,
9.
I don't know.
Wind chill was -1 this morning. Hey, bro. Only about half the students showed up today, bro.
I'm shocked they didn't cancel school.
It was cold enough for it to be canceled, bro.
Because last year when it got down to 9 and 13,
they said up.
Yeah, they canceled school.
No school. Yeah, I was surprised, but Thursday night is supposed to start snowing Thursday afternoon. It's supposed to snow until about 2 to 3 Friday morning. So I'm pretty sure Friday morning, them buses ain't gonna be able to make it up that hill, and they're gonna say, "Up, we're closed," and I'm gonna be like, "Good."
That's what you're hoping for.
Well, I mean, if it don't, I'm gonna go to work, and ain't nobody gonna be there, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna give out an assignment. I'm gonna give out, you're
gonna give the assignment to the chairs.
Yeah.
Hey man, before we get started, like I said, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. We back on the air live, man. But hey man, what do you think about all these 3-point shots, man? This is the thing. Here it is. We in basketball season.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna talk about football today, but
yeah.
Before we get started, It's basketball season, and all you see is 3-point shot up, 3-point shot up, 3-point shot. Here it is, man. The Boston Celtics the other day against the Thunder.
Yeah. They lost.
Shot 50
some three.
50 something. I think it's 56 threes, somewhere around up in there. Only made between 6 and 9, I believe it was.
Okay.
What to what? You shot 50 something three. Can you imagine if some of them turned to mid-range shots? Hey man, I personally am sick and tired of the way basketball is being played. You got teams shooting 73s, 83. I think one game Boston had shot 90-some threes. This is getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous. The mid-range shot is gone. The skill of basketball has left. I'm not saying these players are not skilled. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that because I think they are.
But the way the game
is being played
is not to take advantage of some of their skill sets.
It's getting ridiculous, man. All they do is come down the court and pop and shoot threes. 3 here, 3. They'll pass up a wide open 2-point shot to shoot a 3. They'll be on a fast break
and kick it back out.
I'm like, this is getting out of hand. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, I think since at the pro level, their skill sets are a little bit different than college, because in college they actually have a PG, and they have a shooting guard, and they have a small forward. In the league, those kind of 3 positions are all kind of jumbled up into one, because a lot of times you see the forward or the shooting guard bring the ball up instead of the point guard. And they really don't run a play. They have a set that they run every time. Denver runs pick and roll. That's all they run. They don't run nothing else but pick and roll. So their whole thing is get people that can defend and shoot threes. So it's just different, bro. Sometimes the game that we, when I want to see professional basketball, I want to see skills. I want to see a dude go to the rack. I want to see a dude hang in the air. I want to see a dude go down in the trees and make an unbelievable shot amongst trees. But that's not. I guess that's not.
It's not there no more, man.
No, it's not. That's not the entertainment factor
the thing
no
is,
more.
It's then trickled down to the high school level.
Yes,
things that you have a few coaches that's forcing the issue to say, no, you can drive to the hole, you can shoot the mid range, you stop all these 3-point shots. Because my theory is that if you can shoot all these threes, like I said, Boston shot 50-something threes, only made 6 to 9, somewhere up in there.
So that means they was about 12%.
Now imagine switching that over to layups and mid-range shots, and you take half of them shots that you miss, and you make 25 mid-range shots.
So that's 50 more points.
You can win the game, and you're still scoring the same amount of points.
True.
My thing is, if I'm gonna shoot 50-something threes, and I'm only scoring 109, 110 points, I can do that shooting mid-range and get the same points and make the game a lot more easy. To me, you're just coming down just to find it up. You're not playing it's turning into an all-star game during the season. These players, I've been looking at and seeing highlights of some of these summer games. They play harder in some of these pickup summer games than they do. This is why people are fussing about the All-Star game. It's because y'all play harder during the summertime when you're not getting paid in these rec games and pickup games than you do in the All-Star game where you are getting paid. And you wonder why people are fussing. Because during the All-Star game, you claim injury. Well, ain't it the same injury that you can get during the pickup game?
Yeah.
During during those times.
Yeah.
But you playing just as hard. You know, where is that killer instinct that players used to have? I'm not saying players used to go all out back in Jordan's them time thing, but they played a lot harder than what they do now.
Well, yeah, but the rules are a lot more lax. It's just a different ball game, bro. It's you know, defenses is being a defensive team is being frowned upon now. You know, having an enforcer inside that it makes it hard for you to get to the basket, that's frowned upon. You know, back in the 90s, everybody had an enforcer. If you didn't have nobody enforcer that was in the paint that wasn't gonna bump you or get in your way, everybody would have free layups. But you had somebody down there was willing to put their body in the way and make it tough for a scorer to score. That's not the same no more. Just like everybody's like LeBron just broke Michael Jordan's 30-point game. But he played what 500 something. How many?
He played a lot more games.
Yeah, he did it. Michael Jordan did it in 15. It just took 21 for him to play. So it took him 6 more years to pass Michael Jordan's record.
But he wasn't. That's good. LeBron wasn't supposed to be a scorer. I think if he wanted to and really wanted to score, he probably could have passed it a lot earlier than what he did if he wasn't a passer. But I think if Jordan would have played the times that LeBron played, his scoring would have been a lot more higher. Probably wouldn't even been touched.
True.
And I'm not saying that he would have caught Kareem, which he might have would have caught Kareem because LeBron caught Kareem.
Yeah.
So Jordan might have would have caught Kareem.
But look how many more? I think LeBron is number one on minutes played.
This is why I look at, and this is why I say, if you're gonna compare the two, let's stop when Jordan stopped.
So
and then
15 years.
Comparison.
So 15 years.
And I think with a lot of records, and I know records are meant to be broken,
right?
But I think with a lot of records, you need to stop at the point of when that player that you're trying to break their record, when they stopped. So Jordan played 15 years.
Yeah.
He had his scoring was at this level at year 15.
Yes.
Okay, let's compare LeBron James. Where is his scoring at year 15? Are they even? Are they comparable? Is he more? Then I can say, okay, yeah. That's even with the rushing record. I think that who set the rushing record first when it was counted, they look at Jim Brown.
Right.
So.
Well, he's the only player to average 100 yards a game in NFL history.
So what was his record when Jim Brown stopped? And like I said, I know records are made to be broken. And 9 times out of 10, if you play longer than that player and you're consistent,
you're gonna
catch and break the record.
Yeah. But that don't mean you're a better player.
But you did it in a longer time.
Yeah.
It might have it took Eric Dickerson longer than how long to break the record. Where I think Eric Dickerson did it in 14 games.
Yes.
Jim Brown did it in like 12, 11, and he missed some games.
Yeah.
So it eventually evens out, but I think you have to look at the record for what it is, and you cannot look at numbers to compare whether the player is better or whether the player is not better. Because I can look at numbers all day long. I can look at Robert Horry. Robert Horry got more just as many rings as Jordan, but I can't go by just rings because you look at Robert Horry and look at Jordan, and ain't a comparison.
True, because Robert Horry I think he only started the games. I think he only started in Houston.
But it don't matter whether he started or not. Look at the play. So I can't go by how many rings a person have to say this player is better because they got this many rings, or they was undefeated because in finals. So I cannot just go by that with Jordan to say he's better. When I say Jordan is better, I look at everything. I look at I look at the play. I look at how they played. I look at the skill level. I look at the different things that take place and different things that's happened. So it's not just the rings or being undefeated, never been taken to a seventh game. It's not just that. It's everything else. Because if I look at just rings and things of that nature, that means Jordan is not the greatest. That means Jordan is not the GOAT. So you can't just look at rings. You can't just look at he MVP. You got to look at the totality of everything. Because at the beginning of the year, when Jordan wasn't winning, before he got some help, Jordan was getting his tail kicked. He was going to the playoffs, and Larry Bird said he's Jesus, that's God. But he was still getting beat. He was still losing.
Well, I think it's more of a maturation, and it's a process that every champion has to go through. You have to go through something and get through something to be better than what you thought you were. We've seen that time and time again. The Dallas Cowboys wasn't the team of the 80s. When Jimmy Johnson came, he drafted his own players. He got the players he wanted. He got them together, got a jail group, got a core group of guys, and won and dominated the 90s. Same thing, San Francisco. Let's look at the 80s. Joe Montana, you probably had the best receiver of all time since Jerry Rice, and they put pieces around him. They were the team of the 80s. Therefore, so everybody goes, it's a process that you go through. But for someone, I wouldn't even take that record of me tying Michael Jordan. If it took me 6 years longer, so that is 6 years, let's see. So that's almost 2,000 more days it took you to catch someone.
Yeah,
that's a lot of days.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. So that's why I say record numbers can skew the outlook on whether someone's better, whether someone is not. Well, so you got to look at more than just numbers.
Okay. Well, this is how
it's play.
Well, it's play and it's legacy. There's only one guy to win the scoring title, win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year all in one season. It's only been done 4 times. Guess who that one guy
Jordan
is? So if LeBron can do something like that, then y'all come holler at me. But until then,
like I said, I'm just saying that it's more than numbers, than what people are saying.
And it's also, to me, it's Michael Jordan was feared. No one really fears LeBron because during LeBron's reign, and he's a great player, he's in the top 5. But during his era, Steph Curry has 4 rings.
But I'm not saying I can't say nobody feared him. Did they fear him to the extent that they did Jordan? No. But
everybody wanted to play with LeBron.
But teams designed their team to beat LeBron.
True.
I'm talking about the whole league.
Yeah.
They so that lets me know there was some fear there, but it wasn't to the extent of Jordan.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Because I don't design something and create something to stop someone if I don't fear them. I fear that if we don't do something, this man is going to win more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 championships. If we don't, if why you think Golden State Warriors when it got KD?
Now KD wanted to come to Golden State,
but Golden State went and got him. they called him out there. They was wooing him during the season.
Okay.
Why do you think they did it? Because of LeBron.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Why do you think now only team that really didn't design things to stop LeBron, get players and pull players to stop him was San Antonio Spurs. They were already a ready-made team.
True.
And
it wasn't 7-footers.
And it wasn't because of LeBron. No. This is before then. Because it was just Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili.
Okay.
They didn't have another 7. When LeBron was at Miami Heat, they didn't have another 7-footer.
Okay.
When it was LeBron, Wade, and Bosh.
Yeah.
Wasn't another 7-footer with San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
The Dallas Mavericks, they didn't design a team to beat LeBron.
They just went out and beat him.
They went out and beat him because they understood that he was young.
Okay.
And so there was a different mentality because they understood. So that's why I say I'm not saying teams didn't fear LeBron, but not to the extent that they feared Jordan. People didn't want to play Jordan. They was and this how you know, because Wilkins, Dominique Wilkins, all of them talk about it.
Yes. I'd heard of.
Now I ain't never heard Wilkins say he was feared him.
No, he looked forward to it, but he
knew
it was a challenge.
They came on the floor and they just say, "Hey, dog, don't say nothing.
Yeah,
don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him.
Don't do anything.
Just play." Like Vernon Maxwell said, when he would get the schedule, he would look the day they played the Bulls. He said the night before he played the Bulls, he usually couldn't sleep because he was trying not to do anything or have any kind of press clippings.
Now, how many people have you heard say the night before we played LeBron, I didn't get no sleep?
Never.
Now, it might come out later on down the line,
but
where a player said, but right now,
ain't nobody saying that.
You heard it when people talk about Kobe that way.
Yeah. Because you didn't want to give him no clippings. Don't give him nothing where he could actually draw any kind of.
So that's what I'm saying. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying LeBron is because I think LeBron is in the GOAT status. He's in my top 3. But for me, I got Jordan over LeBron. That's just me. But I'm not one to knock the greatness of LeBron. Because right now, he got the LA Lakers on his back and been having on his back ever since, even when they won the championship in the bubble. And the man is done turned 40 years old.
I think he's 41, bro. I think he's 41.
I thought, no, he just turned 40, I think. Well, he might be 41.
He's been in the league 22 years.
Yeah, he might be 41.
So if you
I think he's gonna be in the league 2 more years because Bryce is going to college.
Yeah, Arizona.
Bryce gonna play 1 year at Arizona, and I think he's coming to the league. And once he do that,
he'll retire.
Ron's gonna retire because he's gonna be the first one ever to play in the league
with both
two children at the same time. After that, he's gonna retire. He playing 2 more years.
You think so?
Unless there's some kind of injury or something happen, LeBron will be in the league at least 2 more years.
But Vegas is supposed to get a team less than 2 years, and he's supposed to be one of the guys that's putting the money to get the team.
LeBron will be in the league at least 2 more years until Bryce get out.
Okay, I'm just like,
if Bryce go to college next year,
yeah,
he's gonna play 1 year at Arizona. He's coming to the league.
So you think he'll play for the Lakers too?
I'm not saying he's gonna play for the Lakers.
Okay.
But I am saying he's gonna be in the league. And LeBron's gonna be the first father to play at the same time of 2 sons in the league. It's never been done.
True. But LeBron's doing a whole bunch of stuff that's never been done.
Well,
I mean, how many
league 95 years?
how many superstars you know is still considered in the top 15 and you've been in the league 20 years. You didn't play a third of all the players ever that's been in the NBA. You've played a third. That's a lot of cats, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's he didn't play Michael, but he played against Allen Iverson. He played against Ray Allen, Big Dog, Chris Webber, Jalen Rose. I mean, we can go through a whole list. Vince Carter, Jerry Stackhouse, Elton Brand. It's been a gang of cats he didn't play. And I'm like,
question.
What's that?
A segue to the Thunder real quick.
Okay.
Then we're going to take a break. If you're the Thunder, right now the Thunder has lost 5 games.
Yes.
I think the record is what? Which was the Bulls. They lost what that year? 9?
Yeah. They were 70.
76 and 9 or something like that.
No, they were 72. Yeah, 72 and 9 was their record.
If you're the Thunder, would you go for it? Would you go for it? Right now they only lost 5 games. They almost halfway through the season.
They plan to play Cleveland tomorrow, and Cleveland has
Cleveland got the best record.
Yeah, and Thunders have the second best record. But this will be the first time this late in the season that 2 teams have faced each other with 30 wins apiece.
Would you go for it? And do you think the Thunder are capable to only lose 4 more games?
I don't. That's it can be done, but it would be very difficult, especially with the amount of good players there are in the NBA. Because you're talking about in their own conference, you got Denver.
Okay, said the Thunder beat the Cavaliers tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you think they have an opportunity? Do you think they can do it? And would you do it?
I think they can do it, but I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're going down the stretch. If they have a 1 through 4 seed locked up, they're going to start shutting it down the end of March. Because they don't play the Lakers. They don't play the Lakers until the last 2 games of the season.
But I don't think, this is just me. The Thunder and the type of cats they are, I don't think they would shut it down. I don't. If it's in reach,
you think they would go for it?
I think they'll go for it. I think they'll go for it. If it's in reach, I think they'll go for it.
But I think the Thunder, I think they're more looking towards the playoffs and actually turning that top seed to get to the finals.
I get that, but if it's in reach,
you would go for it.
I think the Thunder will go for it. Them young cats and the way they are, I think they'll go for it because it'll be something
worth shooting for.
Yeah, especially as young as they are. They one of the youngest team in the league, and to be able to break a record like that,
it's one of the greatest teams of all time. Because it's only 2 teams that have done that: Golden State and the Bulls. That's the only 2 teams I think have won more than 70 games.
But Golden State couldn't even get it.
Well,
I think I will go for it, man. I will go for it. But we're supposed to go for a quick break, and when we get back, we're going to talk college football playoffs and NFL playoffs right here on $2 Sports Talk Show.
Talking the gospel, you're talking irrelevant. Addressing the elephant in the room, and our savior's knocking, just let him in. And I never met a sin. that he can't deliver. You sick, he's the medicine. Dr. Abba, your honor, your judgment is righteous in Christ. My lawyer, I'm innocent. Hard heart, made me hard-headed. Here's some things that I regretted. God talking, but I wouldn't get it. People talking like I know where he's headed. Death had me, but you wouldn't let it. Jeremiah 29:11 said it. That is fire in my bones, check microphones, brings and paid, no longer indebted. Elohim Adonai, Elion. El Shaddai, present till I'm gone. Godly sorrow, repentance, salvation, how he rights my wrongs. Songs of praise like David. Bannery victory, wave it. Headed to hell in the handbasket. My life, Jesus saved it.
Hey, I've been walking through the desert, need a break. Life is hard and I got so much on my plate. Hey, so when I wake up, this is how I start my day.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
Hey, give me strength, don't know how much more I could take. Trials and tribulations, yeah, I can relate. I counted joy cause I know that's gonna build my faith.
Sing the praise of Yahweh. Sing the praise of Yahweh.
I look at sin and it's sickening. I sin again and I'm sick of it. Put up a fight, I ain't giving in. Temptation is everywhere, isn't it? It is. Carnal desires seem innocent. Spiritual warfare is imminent. The line that is drawn is not intricate. You cannot play both sides. Pick one and stick with it. Right. Say the word is irrelevant. I say the scriptures is prevalent. I say creation is evidence, so there will be no excuse for your negligence. Thank you, God, for your omnipotence. Your grace and mercy is limitless. You sent your son just to die for the guilty. I cry when I think of your innocence. Look at us wicked and wretched, treating this life like a party. We worry about sparklers on bottles and sections. Focus on dollars, you gotta discern the deception. And for your protection, right now I pray for direction. When you come to your intersection, just stay on your path. Do not turn back. The road that helps pave with the best of intentions with no intermission.
Hey, I've been walking.
Hey Tulsa, Oklahoma. Welcome to Black Wall Street Tees and Souvenirs, where you can get the best black-owned t-shirts, apparel, and souvenirs right here in the heart of Tulsa. For more information, please call 918-523-0608 or shop online with us at bwstshirts.com. And we hope to see you soon.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, find a good wing spot.
I know a wing spot, Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh? What's that?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Ah, okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you want on your wings.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Come to Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, birthday parties, receptions, concerts, Greek events, quinceañeras, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 East 36th Street North. To book your next special event, business gathering, or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
Life changers.
We are the children of the highest. Abba, Father, Yahweh, Your Highness. They don't understand His ways because they're blinded. So when they come against us, get love with kindness. I know you in the press, told that you less pressure from the stress, cause you being blessed. The Lord brought you to the service, the service, purpose driven. You driven with a purpose. The friends betray you in the worst way. But that disease ain't when your friends in the first place. My brother pity them.
My sister don't hate. We must show them love. Like Christ showed us grace. It's easier said than done. But it can be done. Please believe me, send the prayer to El Capitan. They want you to curse them back with the curse words. Go to the word first and let the word purge. We got the Lord with us, and this here is the proof. Father, please forgive them. They don't know what they do. They violent with no wisdom. They mindless. So like Christ, yeah, we kill some with kindness. We are the children of the highest. Yeah, Abba, Father, Yahweh, Your Highness. They don't understand His ways because they blinded.
Welcome back to the $2 Sports Talk Show here on KBOB 89.9 FM. All right, man. Let's talk some football. We got about 15, 20 minutes left.
Yeah.
I know it's not a lot to talk about football, hey, but we got deep and heavy on that basketball. Basketball just supposed to be a brief. But hey, you got college football starting on Thursday night.
Yeah.
You have Notre Dame, Penn State. I picked Notre Dame. I picked Notre Dame to win last week in the game that they played. This game here, Notre Dame, Penn State, it's, to me, they mirror images of each other. They pretty much the same team. Offense is not really all that, but they don't make mistakes. They don't beat themselves. And both coaches, I think Penn State coach, he's good. Notre Dame coach is good. And they play sound football. So to me, it's I don't see no 35-33 game, nothing like that. I think this is going to be a knockout, drag out. If you love defense, you're going to like this game. I got Notre Dame winning this game, and I think it's going to be more like 17-14. It's not going to be really high-scoring game, but it's going to be the team that make the first mistake, and the other one's going to have to capitalize on it. What say yo?
This one's in the Orange Bowl, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This is Orange Bowl, so they playing in Miami, Florida. Penn State travels, but I don't know if they travel like Notre Dame. So to me, I think it's going to be a little. But Penn State's tight end is the best tight end in college football, so he gonna keep them in the ball game. I don't know if Penn State got enough firepower to stay once Notre Dame hit him with a knockout punch. I don't know if Penn State is going to be able to take that blow and come back with a counter. I don't see that out of them. To me, this is the little brother award for the national championship. You get just a participation because neither one of these teams is going to win.
But we ain't talking about that yet. We ain't talking about that yet.
I'm saying it right now.
No. We got to stand. We talking about the game. We ain't talking about who's going to win it, who's going to do anything. We talking about the game. Let's stick with the game.
Okay.
Because the championship game is the 20th.
Right.
So we ain't got to talk. We talking about this week. Penn State, Notre Dame. We talking about that game. We not looking ahead.
Okay.
Stand the moment, man.
Notre Dame travels better. I'm gonna say travels better than Penn State. I think Penn State running the football and their defense, I think, is not going to allow a lot of points. So I'm thinking the score is going to be more like 30-13, Fighting Irish.
You think Notre Dame has to score 30?
30. 30-13.
So you ain't giving Penn State no chance.
The tight end gonna make two plays. He gonna score once, but then the next two times he get down there, they're gonna kick field goals. Game, set, match. They're gonna score a touchdown and 2 field goals. 13. That's all I'm giving Penn State.
No chance?
No.
They didn't get blown out like that when they played Ohio State.
That's Ohio State. And that's a rivalry game.
There ain't no rivalry game.
Penn State, Ohio State's not a rivalry game?
No. If you say Ohio State, Michigan, yeah. Penn State and Ohio State, no.
Okay. I think that they're right next door to each other. They pretty much recruit the same players.
But you ain't giving 30? You're 13?
30 to 13. 30 to 13. The Savage is spoken into existence.
Hey man. I know you had a good break. But good gooey the goose, man. You got to come back with something sensible more than that.
That is sensible. A touchdown, 2 field goals. That's all I can give. Penn State ain't show me that they're explosive in that, bro.
Notre Dame ain't show that they're explosive.
But they can run the football.
So can Penn State. What do you think they do?
I don't think they're going to be able to run the football on Notre Dame because Notre Dame is built like an SEC team. So I don't see Penn State running the ball at them boys.
Hold on. What team are you watching that shows that Notre Dame is built like an SEC team? What team you watching?
I just watched them last week.
They are not built like no SEC team.
Okay. They're bigger than Penn State. They're bigger than Penn State.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, man.
I'm just telling you what I saw. Now, can we get to the real game? Can we get to the Cotton Bowl?
No, I know what you saw, but like I said, Notre Dame, Penn State. Like I said, you say it's going to be a
17.
blowout.
So you saying that
we both say Notre Dame's going to win.
But you saying Notre Dame is only going to score 2 touchdowns and a field goal.
Yeah.
You said 17-14.
Yes, it's gonna be a defensive game.
So 2 touchdowns and a field goal. That's all Notre Dame is going to be able to come up with against Penn State.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to put a gift card on that?
No.
Okay.
Because you
heard that, Trey? You said it real quick.
Because you're dealing with college young people in college, and hey, if the wind blow left, it can change. It can change. You're doing 19, 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
If the wind blow left, anything can change.
Yeah.
So heads no.
He might lose his girl and be down
he down in the dumps. And now he's dropping every pass in the book. Oh no.
Then after the game, they gonna say, "What happened to you?"
Man, my girl just broke up
with me.
No.
She gave me the Dear John letter
right before the game.
Right before the game. And then Coach didn't want to feed us with number peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
No, I don't think so. All right, next college game.
The real national championship
is Ohio State and Texas.
Cotton Bowl. That's Texas.
And I look at this game here. Both teams got speed. Both teams
are big.
Both teams is big. But I think this here is going to come down to quarterback play. Will Howard and Quinn Ewers.
Yeah.
And both quarterbacks will give you one.
True.
But both quarterbacks will give one away real easy, boy. Hey, both quarterbacks will give you one like it's your birthday. I'm just telling you, both quarterbacks give you one like it's your birthday. Now it's whether you're gonna open a package and use it, or whether you're gonna re-gift it. That's the key. Are you gonna keep the gift?
Are you gonna re-gift?
Or are you gonna re-gift it? Are you gonna treat the gift like fruitcake? What are you gonna do? So that's the key. And so, but I think if Ohio State play ball like they've been playing, Texas ain't gonna have a chance. Ohio State jumped on Oregon, and Oregon didn't know what to do. It remind me of them cartoons when the birds be flying around their head, and they just wobbling, and can't get their falcon. That's what happened. Them ducks thought they was supposed to get cooked. They thought they was on Duck Dynasty, and Ohio State was the Robersons, and they was just sitting in the duck blind, and they had them duck calls, and they just picking them ducks up, pow pow, as they come out, cause they didn't have a chance. They didn't have a chance. They were sitting in them duck blinds. Ohio State was sitting in them duck blinds, boy. And they hit them with a duck call. And more them ducks to come running out there and they just pick them up. Ping, ping. They didn't have a chance, man. And it was ridiculous.
Well,
and if Ohio State come out like that and they feel like they need some barbecue and they hungry, see, the thing is, if you don't realize, all the churches are fasting this week. Ohio State ain't going to be fasting. They eating beef.
And Longhorns got a lot of it.
And Longhorns got a whole lot of beef. And they supposed get them some beef ribs, some brontosaurus burgers. they supposed get them. They ain't eating no lamb this week.
No.
They ain't eating no musket this week. They eating prime beef.
Yeah.
They ain't eating no pork.
No
they ain't
chicken.
They ain't no ducks, no pork. They having a beef diet. They gonna think they're in Texas, Brazil. That's what they're gonna think they're in Texas, Brazil this week.
Just keep bringing
keep bringing the beef, and they just gonna eat it, and they gonna just shave it off the side, and they just gonna eat, boy. They gonna eat medium rare, well done, medium well done. They was just eating beef, boy. It's going down. It's going down. And that's what's gonna happen if Texas come out like they normally come out. Texas better come out fired up and ready to go. I don't care if it is in the Cotton Bowl.
Well,
you know the Cotton Bowl falling apart.
Yeah. So they should be playing at AT&T Stadium.
Yeah,
they
that's
should
where
really.
Should be playing.
That's where they should be playing.
So what's that, yo? Go ahead.
Ohio State. It seemed like ever since Michigan has beat them, they have made everybody else pay for that loss.
Hold on. I think somebody told y'all that after that loss to Michigan, Ohio State was going to come out. It was going to be totally different, blow people out. Huh? Trey, who was that said that?
We don't know that guy.
Who's that said that?
We don't know that guy.
Did somebody say that? And somebody said, no, they ain't. I said, yes, they are.
So, Ohio State has a grown man, because ain't no way that boy 19 years old, bro. I need to see his birth certificate. That brother looked like he's about 25. And he come in there in his Cadillac with 2 car seats in the back. 6'3", 220. 6'3", 220 is what Smith is at. That's a grown man, bro. 19. He's something to be reckoned with. I hope Texas comes with their A game and knows where to find number 4 and put a hat on him. Because if you don't put a hat on that cat there, Texas will get blown out in the Cotton Bowl. But I'm hoping, since they're in Texas and it's going to be a lot of support for them, they're going to be up to the challenge. Because to me, this is the national championship game. Because the second game, that ain't going to be worth watching.
We ain't talking about that game.
But this game here, Buckeyes against Longhorns, this is must-see TV. This is what we want college football to be.
If Texas come out
like they supposed
to.
Yeah. We should get
that is the key. What Texas team are we going to get?
We better get the team that knows that all the marbles is on the line. And if y'all come out and start slow and let number 4 get loose, game over. You saw what Oregon? It looked like Oregon went and was talking to Ohio State's baby mama, and they found out about it because they put a whooping on them boys that is going. I think it's going to last for the next 2 years. They're going to be thinking about that butt whooping they took. Because the Ducks didn't look like the Ducks.
Gabriel couldn't do nothing.
No, they looked like the Ducklings. They weren't Ducks.
They like the ugly duck.
The ugly duckling. Cause they wasn't flying south for the winter. I know that.
So you got who you got? Ohio State or Texas?
I'm going with the Longhorns. I want to see Texas come to the SEC and then win the whole thing.
I got Ohio State. I just think Ohio State is just too.
Well,
if Ohio State come out,
I think it's gonna be close.
They ain't got no $20 million roster for nothing.
True.
Hold on. You stuttered when I said 20 million.
Yeah, but the best team money can buy is Texas. Because I think Quentin Ewers is making $6 million. I think some of the defensive guys is making $2 to $3 million. So that's supposed to be the best team money can buy. So we're gonna see.
I say Ohio State, Notre Dame. And the thing is, it's going to be, and if that's the case, it's going to be a PR madness because now you got former Ohio State linebacker going against his old school.
True.
For the national championship.
So, but I think it's going to be a lot closer. I think it's going to be like 28-24 Texas. 28-24.
You got Notre Dame scoring just as many points as Texas.
Yeah, cause Penn State is gonna give up. Is gonna give up something. They gonna give it up.
Notre Dame scored just as many points as Texas.
30-13. Notre Dame over Penn State. 28-24. Texas over Ohio State.
Okay, I got you. All right, let's talk some NFL football first week of wild card. Let's roll through these games. You got Chargers, Texans. I think the Texans has been down. They're not the Texans from last year. They haven't been able to sneak up on nobody. People want to say, well, they won a division. So I'm not saying no names, but somebody said, well, they won a division. Well, good God, everybody in that division fired their coach. And Indianapolis talking about firing their coach.
No, Irsay came out and said.
Yeah, that's what I say. Indianapolis was discussing about firing their coach.
Yeah, but everybody else.
And you bragging about winning that division? Come on. Come on. Let's be real. But we know that the Texans has not been the team that they was last year. They wasn't able to sneak up on nobody. I like the Chargers are getting stronger. The Chargers are getting stronger every year, and they're getting stronger as the year going on. And them two bookends is supposed to be coming out to Stroud.
And Stroud is one of the most hit quarterbacks in the league. I think that's a recipe for disaster. I like Texas, but Texas needs to make sure they shore up their offensive line, especially when you got Bosa and Mack, who's going to be coming for your quarterback, and ain't nothing you're going to be able to do to stop it.
And so it's gonna be real interesting on this game.
I think it's gonna be kind of ugly. So I got the Chargers.
Okay.
I'm just.
You got Chargers. Okay. All right. Steelers, Ravens. We was talking about this game earlier, even before we got on the air.
Yeah.
And I said if it wasn't an AFC North game, two AFC North teams, I probably had the other team in a blowout.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be the Steelers. But because it is two AFC North teams, I think this game is going to be a lot closer than what people think. The key is which Ravens team is going to show up. What Ravens team is going to take place? Which Lamar Jackson is going to show up? Are the Ravens really going to run the ball this year? Or are they going to try to pass the ball like crazy against the foot? If it was me, and I got T.J. Watt on the other side, and I got them other ends, Williams and all them on the other side of T.J. Watt, offside T.J. Watt, I'm not supposed to pass the ball 50 million times. I'm going to try to kick T.J. Watt out the game. I'm supposed to run the ball with King Henry. That's what you got him for. Run him and use him. Even if you got to run him 30 times, run him. Use him for what you got. After a while, a 260-pound running back that's running a 4.5 40 coming at you,
He gonna break one.
it's gonna wear you out after a while.
Yes.
So you gotta run him off tackle. Don't be trying to run him in between the guard and the center. Run him off tackle, and let's play football and use it for your advantage. Because all Pittsburgh doing is is going to be looking for that big play, and once they get that big play, now their defense is going to tee off on you. If you notice, whenever Pittsburgh got that big play and then the defense started teeing off and the defense changed, and that's what Pittsburgh is waiting to do. They're going to tee off on you once they get that big play. So I like the Ravens. I like Pittsburgh too, because this is the AFC North game. It's going to be a slobber knocker. What say y'all?
I don't see it as such. I see it as the Steelers have lost the 3 biggest games of the season. They went 0-3. They lost to the Ravens. They lost to the Chiefs. And then they lost to, who else did they lose to? Cincinnati. 1, 2, 3. I think they are a team that's been broken. I don't think the quarterback, Kinfolk and Pickens, is getting along. I think they're not on the same page. I think Lamar Jackson is going to be in rare form, and it seems like he's on a mission. He's not really concerned about the MVP. He's trying to show up in the playoffs when games really count. And so I'm hoping we're going to see the same Lamar Jackson we saw this season, who was leading the league in passing efficiency, passing yardage, and passes completions. I need to see that guy who also has rushed for over 800 yards. I need to see that guy come, was it Saturday?
Yeah.
Come Saturday. I need to see that guy there. Because to me, the only team between the Chiefs and three-peating is the team in purple and black.
All right. Next game. We got 4 more to make it quick. Broncos, Bills. I think this is gonna be interesting. We first just see just how a Superman, I call him Batman. Everybody else calls him Superman. I call him Batman. Is the Dark Knight. That's why I call Josh Allen. I call Josh Allen the Dark Knight.
Okay.
Just what he can do. Because the Broncos has a defense, offense suspect. I think this pressure of the Super Bowl is going to get to Bo Nix. It's supposed to be snowing down there in Buffalo. It's going to be cold in Buffalo. And I understand Denver is a cold weather team, things of that nature, but cold is cold.
Yeah.
And
that
sometimes Buffalo cold is different than that Denver, Colorado cold.
Yes.
And so and coming off of Lake Ontario and Niagara Falls at the wind there. Now it's different kind of cold, dog. Different kind of cold. But and so it's gonna be snowing and high snow on the ground. It's gonna make it to me, it's more of a Josh Allen type game because of the weather. And so I think I give Denver a puncher's chance. But we can see just what Buffalo is made of. If Buffalo lose this game, McDermott will be fired.
Whoa. I'm gonna go along with you. I think this is the Bills game for them to lose. They're gonna play at home. Home field advantage is gonna be definitely in Buffalo's favor. I give the Broncos a puncher's chance, but I think they just a little bit too young. But they're a team that's going to be reckoned with coming forward. I think this is going to be something great for Denver. I think Bo Nix is that guy. He had 65 starts in college, so he's been well seasoned to be a good quarterback. So we'll see how far the rabbit hole goes. I think this stop is going to stop here for Denver, but going forward, they're going to be a team that Kansas City is going to have to worry about in the AFC West. But I don't see them beating Buffalo on this occasion.
Next game, Packers Eagles. I think the Eagles are, if Jalen Hurts play, Eagles has the team, the capability, the players to shut down Green Bay. Green Bay has not looked good against a winning team. All the winning teams that they played, Minnesota, Detroit, the Eagles, they have not looked good, and they've lost all those games.
Yes.
Not saying that Green Bay is not talented, because they are. But I think the key to Green Bay is shutting down Josh Jacobs. And Philadelphia had one of the best run defenses
in the league.
Yeah. And you shut down Josh, you shut down Green Bay. And like I said, Green Bay defense is not that, they not that dog. They not that dog. But like I said, when you got Sirianni and all the mess that's going on in Philadelphia, it make you say which Philadelphia team is going to show up, which one is going to be there to make a difference. You don't know. But I think if you had to pick and lean towards, Philadelphia should win this game. But just like Dallas should have won the game last year and Green Bay beat them. Green Bay is unpredictable. You don't know which team going to show up. But if Green Bay come in clicking on all cylinders, they can win this game. What say y'all?
Just depends. We got a lot of injuries to report on this game. Watson, the receiver for Green Bay, is out. Jordan Love is hurt, but I think he's going to play. Philly, we have Jalen Hurts hasn't practiced in 2 weeks. Tomorrow, if he hits the field, we'll see how far along through concussion protocol he is. To me, if Jalen doesn't play, Green Bay will win. If Jalen Hurts plays and is any kind of form that he's been this season, with Saquon and that running attack and A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith and the tight end, they're one of the more talented teams in the NFC. But if the conductor is not there to steer the ship, Green Bay will win. But if Jalen Hurts is in any kind of form or fashion, the same Jalen Hurts we saw this season, because if he's there for them 3rd and shorts and 4th and shorts, where they can do the tush push, you got to give it to the Eagles, because their offense is awesome. And with Saquon and that offensive line, if they get any kind of lead and they can run the football, because Green Bay has a problem stopping the run, they in trouble. But if Pickens play, the backup, I give the advantage to Green Bay, just depending on if number one plays or not.
All right, you got the Commanders and Bucks. This game is very interesting.
Yes.
This is very interesting. Daniels is the standout, hands down, rookie of the year, period. Offensive rookie of the year and just rookie of the year, period, is Jalen Daniels. McCauley.
Has he surprised you, or did he impress you?
Neither one, because I thought Jalen Daniels was pretty good.
Okay.
I thought he was pretty good.
But did you think he was going to be this dude?
I thought, if I'm surprised, the team of the Washington Commanders surprised me.
And then their success.
Not Jalen Daniels and their success. Okay. I do think they need another receiver.
You think they handicap with just having one guy?
On top of McLaughlin?
Yeah.
I think they need another receiver. I think they need a running game. Defense needs to work a little bit more. I don't think he has everybody that he wants in the defense. But I think the Commanders are good, but They playing in Tampa Bay, and Baker has been on a roll. Baker has had a season, and Evans has had a season, and this is without the number 2.
Yes, without Godwin.
Yeah, and so, and their defense is clicking. I think the Bucks can win this game, but Baker has to be Baker, but without the mistakes. Because Baker's gonna fight, and Baker is I don't care nobody. Baker is the heart and soul of the Tampa Bay Bucks, and they're gonna go as far as Baker takes them. Commanders has a puncher's chance. He with Daniels, they have a puncher's chance, but also they'll lay an egg in a heartbeat. So you got both 2 teams that lay an egg that and the drop of a hat. They lay eggs like chickens lay them in every morning. So this is gonna be a toss-up game. This is a toss-up game. Either one of these teams can win. I think this might be the best game of the week. I think this might be the best game of the week. What say y'all?
Yeah, this is one of them games. This is a pick'em game to me, because Jaden Daniels is one of the new elite quarterbacks in the league that we're going to see. He's definitely he's impressed me with the composure, and the moments are never too big for him. So to me, this is a pick'em game. I have Tampa Bay, but I have Tampa Bay winning by 3. I think it's gonna be really close. Because Jaden Daniels is gonna fight.
Yeah, he's gonna fight.
He gonna fight, and if he got to do it by himself, he'll do it. He has no problem with it. So it just depends who going. To me, this is who gonna have the ball last, and who gonna be able to make the plays in that 2 minutes that's gonna win you the ball game. So that's why I'm giving it to the Buccaneers with Pitts and Baker, and they on the same page.
All right, next last game. We gotta make this quick. We got 2 minutes. Vikings, Rams. I don't see the Vikings laying an egg 2 weeks in a row. I think they're too talented on offense. They got the receivers are too good. Aaron Jones is too good. Their defense is too good. I don't see them laying an egg 2 weeks in a row. But the Rams, with that offense they have, with Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp,
yeah,
and the wild card to me is Stafford, but what helps them is the experience of Stafford. And their defense is a whole lot better than what people give them credit for.
Yes.
This is going to be interesting because it's down in LA, and the Rams already beat the Vikings once this year.
Yep. But can you beat them?
But can they beat them twice? But this is the playoffs, and
whole different ball game.
And like I said, I cannot. It's hard for me to see the talent that the Vikings have to lay an egg 2 weeks in a row. But it's going to be interesting. What say y'all?
I think the Rams, this one's just to lose. I think the Vikings have been exposed. I think they're going to use the same recipe that the Lions use to fluster Sam Darnold. So I have the Rams beating the Vikings once again. And the Vikings is a very good team. The NFC North is probably the best division in football this year. But they ran into the wrong team at the wrong time.
Yeah, Detroit laid it on them.
Yeah,
Detroit laid it on. That's why I say they got hit
and then recovered.
They got hit and couldn't recover.
Yeah,
and so that's why I say I don't see them. It's hard for me to see them laying an egg 2 weeks in a row to get hit like that and not to recover.
Well,
and that was the key. I don't think the Rams can hit them like the Detroit Lions hit them
Well, we'll find out.
I don't think the Rams can do that. I think the Rams is more like a paper cut. They hit you with they defeat you with paper cuts.
Oh, so they nick him but don't cut him.
Yeah, them paper cuts. Hey, them paper cuts hurt, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy how much them paper cuts are hurt. But them paper cuts, they hurt.
But I think this is gonna be a good, solid weekend of ball.
Yeah. Hey, I already said. My wife said, "What are you doing this weekend? Watch football."
Yeah.
Huh? I said it's the playoff. I had to use key words.
Playoffs.
Now when she heard playoffs, now she know that it's just not ended, and she getting excited because she know that the season
is almost over.
It's almost over.
Yeah, I think we have 30 games left.
Yeah, so she getting excited because she know the season is almost over when you say playoffs.
Yeah.
She just don't know how many rounds the playoffs is, but she know playoffs mean season's almost over.
Yeah.
So I had to use those key words. And once I said playoffs, she said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So
I think we're gonna get some good.
Yeah.
This is what I'm
from Thursday all the way to Sunday.
Good ball.
It's gonna be some good football.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we gotta savor it. And we gotta take it in. And we gotta breathe it in and exhale.
Yeah.
Breathe it in and exhale.
Yeah.
And you know how you got the good food and you start waving your hands so the smoke can get into your nostrils. So you breathe. That's what we gotta do this weekend because we know it's almost over.
But we gotta cherish.
Yeah. The food is not done yet, but you smell the aroma.
Yeah.
So you gotta wave your hand to get the smell to it.
Yeah.
Because it's almost done, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, but we're gonna be back next week. Hit the music tray. We're gonna be back next week. $2 Sports Talk Show, same time, same place. And we're gonna be talking ball. We're gonna recap college football.
Yeah.
We're gonna recap first wild card weekend.
Yeah.
And hey, it's going down. It's going down. And we can't wait. All right, here we go. Stop it real quick, Trey. All right, like I said, I almost forgot. We end the scripture that we ending with this week. Galatians 5:22-23. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. Hey, we need to show more love, have more joy, bring peace amongst everybody. Be long-suffering with people. Stop getting angry at the drop of a hat. Be gentle, show goodness, and have faith. And what you're doing is worthwhile. This is the scripture for the end of the week. We'll be right. We'll see you next week. $2 Sports Talk Show. You bark at us.
We bark back. Bro.
This is KVOB 89.9 FM, Tulsa, and now streaming 24/7 live from the Eden Media Studio. 24/7 live.